Alright, so we're gonna try this out. I copped it on Amazon, I think for around 15 to 20 bucks. So I'm gonna show you guys my G37 headlights. See how bad they look. So as you can see, this is what they look like. They do have like a lot of hazing and stuff, you can see. So we're gonna see if we can get rid of this. We're gonna see. Alright, so I just finished masking these real quick. Really easy, probably only took like maybe 10 to 20 minutes. And I'll finish the process tomorrow just because I want to get better lighting. So yeah, I'll finish this shit tomorrow. Might as well do it before, just to see. This is gonna be before the polishing. You can see my high beams, there's my low beams. Alright, so I fucked up and I forgot to pair my microphone to my transceiver. So the whole time you couldn't really even hear what I was saying. So we're gonna end up doing a voiceover over all of this. The whole process is pretty simple. You want to start by cleaning your headlights. I use isopropyl alcohol, but you can use soap and water. It doesn't really matter. You just gotta degrease the headlight first. Once you degrease it, you want to start with your 500 grit, and you're just gonna sand it dry. No need to wet sand. I will say that I did fuck up and I did burn my headlight a couple of times. Like I burned a couple areas because I was just applying too much pressure, and I think it was just too much speed as well. So I would suggest if this is your first time doing this to definitely use the lowest speed setting on your drill along with the lowest clutch setting. That way you don't end up actually messing up areas of your headlight. You can see I have to go back manually by hand and fix those areas. Another good tip that I would suggest is instead of just looking at the headlight, make sure you touch it as well. That way you can feel how it's supposed to be, like all uniform. Because 3M will just tell you to have like that even frosted look. But I would definitely suggest touching it just to make sure it's all uniform within the feeling. My headlight was a little bit weird because it did have like that sharp turn signal. It just was like a weird, I think, shape, and that's why I was struggling a lot with certain areas. But once I was done with the 500 grit, you jump over to the 800 grit. Again, dry sanding it. This time it was a lot easier for me because I was able to realize what I was doing wrong and what I was doing right, and I was able to do it a little bit faster. It still took a while. Also, I forgot to mention, whenever you're doing this, periodically wipe off all the excess like material that comes off the headlight. Wipe that stuff off, and also wipe off your pads as well in between passes. That way you don't end up clogging up the pad, because then it doesn't work as efficiently. But once you're done with the 800 as well, like I said, doing the same thing, making sure it's all uniform and it feels good. Once you're done with the 800, you're going to jump over to the 3000, and then you actually will start wet sanding it there. I just ended up using a mixture of soap and water, and I ended up wet sanding it like that. I actually forgot to wet sand it on the first pass, and I realized I was like, oh fuck. So I went back and wet sanded it. I think there's not really any recommendations. It's kind of just do it as much as you feel, or do it until you're happy with it. I was actually you actually don't need to spend that much time on it, because the passenger side was the first one that I did, which is the one you're looking at right now. It took me probably an hour or longer. It took me a really long time. But the driver's side actually was fairly quick for me, because I was able to get it down. But once you're done with the wet sanding with the 3000, what I did is I ended up cleaning both of my headlights. Also, I forgot to mention, you do want to do both headlights at the same time, because the 3M kit specifies to apply the clear coat on both headlights, because they give you two packets. So you apply your first clear coat pass on both headlights at the same time. You wait 5 to 15 minutes, and then you apply your second clear coat wipe. So I would suggest doing both headlights at the same time, prepping them both at the same time. I ended up cleaning my headlights and then degreasing them with alcohol. Once I did that, I then applied the clear coat wipe. It does say to like use like an edge of the wipe. I did kind of mess up on the passenger side again, because I was pressing a little bit too hard with the wipe, and I did end up getting like some like excess amount. So I would suggest don't press on the wipe too hard and kind of just glide it over the headlight, as well as going like over every stroke, going like 50% over. That way it's overlaying. Make sure you're getting like even coverage. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys watch the clear coat process because it's pretty satisfying, and I'll showcase the headlights off after I'm done washing the car. Alright, so this is gonna be our before. You can see pretty yellowy. They're not too bad, but they could always improve. Alright, so you guys let me know how you think it came out. You see, there's still a lot of this cracking. I did actually fuck up on this side. As you can see, I'm not too worried about it because the paint on the bumper's fucked, and the paint on the fender is actually fucked up too. So this car is gonna get repainted at some point in time, either repainted or wrapped. And this is the passenger side. Actually looks pretty decent. You can see. Yeah, so you guys let me know how it came out. I think it looks, I had to look back at the before to really make sure, but if I want to fix all of this, it's gonna have to get replaced, which I just wanted to see. I wanted to make a video since I haven't made a video in a fat minute. So yeah, so I actually like the way that the passenger side came out more. I would definitely suggest doing more passes to get like the best result, because the passenger side ended up coming out a lot better than the driver's side. So that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys found it useful. I'm out this bitch.